Hey, welcome
What?
to another episode of the Talking Guys.
What's up? This is what episode 1,427, right?
Yeah, something like
Okay,
that.
cool, cool.
Close to it.
All right,
Someday we will be at episode 1 million, but right now we're just trying to
haven't.
keep the goals like relatively easy and just go for
I
10,000
thought aiming
episode
for a
10,000.
million was kind of low.
Yeah.
I was trying to make it easy.
Well, we wanted to be the first YouTube channel to have 1 billion videos.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're just throwing out content. We don't care if it's good.
Yeah.
Just get it out there. Get it out there.
It's got to be a Guinness World Record. You think anybody's made that money on one channel? I
I
doubt it.
could not tell you, dude. I could not tell you, but that is a lot of videos. YouTube might ban us because too much content.
Like, okay, here's an idea. We put out like a minute long videos, just like of opinions on anything, and we just keep putting them out like every
I
day,
would
like as many
honestly
as we
love.
possibly
I'd
can.
love to see you put your opinion in 1 minute, like 60 seconds.
1 minute, yeah, and that way it would teach me to not be long winded, and it would, make us the first. We would get a lot of notoriety by being the first YouTube channel to have 1 billion videos.
Yeah, and we just go out like we just have our
You think they would delete?
our comment section. You just say, hey, give us one topic. We'll call it 3 minutes. One for you, one for me, one for Will. We have 1 minute each to just blow through it, and then we upload. Yeah, there we go. That's the thing.
Okay.
That's the thing.
Speed rounds, and then you just blow through, and in one day we make like 15, 16, 17 videos, upload it, and also it's for the short attention span. So like if you can't watch a long thing like we normally do, we're giving you that premier small brained content. So that you can just be like,
it's still big brain content. It's just
squirrel. Oh, Seth and Patrick. Oh, squirrel. Oh, Seth and Patrick. Oh, squirrel. And it won't really like throw you off, And then once in a while you can be like, oh, ball.
Speaking of squirrels, though, squirrels are pretty awesome. Isn't it cool how they always land on their feet and they could literally jump off a building and survive? Squirrels are pretty awesome. Yeah, it is true.
They also like chew through your electrical lines, cause a lot of problems.
They only do that if you piss them off, so just be nice.
I used to shoot at squirrels with a BB gun.
And that's why they chewed through stuff.
I never really killed them.
I fed a squirrel out of my hand once. It was pretty great. I used to go
I've done that.
At my parents' house. I used to go sit in the front yard because they had chairs in the front yard. You go sit out there and read. Like I did that constantly, and this one squirrel just kept getting closer and closer to me. And finally, he came all the way up to me. I had some food and I gave it to him because he just got so used to me being there that he's just like, okay, I can come over.
They're actually, if you're semi, what do you call it? Like semi constant and you stay around and you're not like loud and obnoxious like I am, you can actually like a perfect candidate would be Seth.
I'm loud and obnoxious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Definitely.
For sure.
Sometimes. Like for like maybe a half a second when you're really mad at a video game.
I don't know.
Because I do occasionally hear you screaming and throwing things.
Yeah, that's only that's off stream when playing Rocket League. It's the only game that'll really tilt me anymore. Other games just make me roll my eyes and just be like, come on, dudes.
See, COD is the game that really tilts me like out of my mind.
I just expect to get annoyed at COD, so I just kind of like hold it all in. Yeah.
Call of Duty, and I guess I do tilt hard on League of Legends sometimes too. Right. Because that game is like, ooh.
I wouldn't know. I don't play it.
Yeah.
It HOTS, dude.
It's a love-hate relationship.
But
I probably wouldn't get mad at HOTS because I never play it, so it'd just be like, whatever, it's a game. I suck.
It's pretty much the same game. But, yeah, I guess we should probably address the elephant in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Will is not here this week.
Oh, yeah, Will.
So he had something come up last minute, and so we decided to keep recording, so we still have content for everybody. So he will be back next week,
but he doesn't have COVID-19. So guys, just keep him in your thoughts. Leave some nice comments saying we love you. Come back to us, bearded, non-bearded, whatever. We whichever comes back. I'm not sure.
You never know.
Because he shaved his beard and then he had it back. So I'm like, okay, so the beard.
You think it's a glue-on beard?
I don't know. Maybe. I think you should shave your beard, Seth, and we could see you without a beard. Because I don't think I've seen you without a beard in like years.
Let's see.
Me and Will have already shaved our beards off. Come on here without beards on.
2014 or 15 November that I started growing it, and I haven't seen my face without it since. Like,
I honestly think you look better with a beard. So yeah.
I mean, I look good no matter what, dude.
Yeah, but the beard just like I don't know. It just like fits your face well.
Oh, thanks.
So
it's the only face I got, so I'm glad it fits.
Yeah, some people can't pull up beards; they just look goofy with them or whatever. Same with people that have shaved faces or whatever. They just have a face that you're just like, I mean, it's not bad, it's not great. It's just like whatever. It is what it is. Everybody. Some people that wear mustaches, you're like they're just a creep. Some people you'll see a person with a mustache, and you're like, I don't know how they pull it off, but they look all right with it. Doesn't make any sense to me.
These are facts.
Yep.
I don't think I could do a mustache.
Yeah, I've tried a few times just to see how it would look, but never like. Well, no. Remember that one time I did? Yeah, that was screwed up. I shaved it down.
If I did a mustache, it would definitely go all the way down. Like, I mean, I'd run it all the way down just because I'm that cool.
I shaved it all the way down to here, and then went to work one day with it, and people were telling me I was like a pedophile or like a Nazi lover, and I was like, no, but I can see how you could say that. It was just like a joke that I did. I just like was in the moment and was like, this would be funny to go to work like. And then I just was like, you know what, I can't do this. And so when I came home, I just shaved it off. That's the only time I've had a mustache one time for like a day.
Nice.
But it was a great conversation starter. A lot of people gave me weird looks. A lot.
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah. And then I was like, listen, it's not that weird unless you make it weird. But then I kind of just embraced the weird and just went with it.
Embrace the weird.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like who I've always been. This is my true self. And they were like, really? I'm like, yep. I don't know why you guys think it's weird or anything, but, just regular me with
the thing about pulling something off is confidence, though, just in general. If you feel like it works, other people accept it for the most part. Don't wear socks with sandals. I grew
a soul stash?
Nobody should ever have a soul patch.
I want a soul patch.
Nobody should ever have a soul patch.
Is that the next thing we're going to have in my next video? I'm just going to have a soul patch?
I mean, you do you, dude.
Hey, guys, how you doing today? Oh, we're just living life. It's all good.
You do you, dude.
And I'll do my lip like this, so I can like really kind of show off the soul stash to everybody. Or it's a soul spat. Could I do like? I think I'm gonna do that next time. I'm just gonna shave my beard. I'll leave the beard, have a little bit of hanging, and then I'll have my little baby right here, and I'll be like.
So comment yes if you think you should do it, and if enough people say it, we will do it.
Just one comment. Somebody start it, and then the other people just comment underneath. If we get enough likes and comments on that one comment, I'll consider doing it in a future episode. But it's got to be like, some really high representation, because I don't want to be weird and look weird. And I like my beard. So, yeah. That's what it's like.
I mean, I say comment yes if we get 10. I'm gonna go 10 just to be nice to you, dude.
That's so low, dude.
No, that is actually high just based on our comments. I'm trying to be, if we got 1,000 comments, then boom. But if not, oh well.
Yeah, I guess we can start with a low bar like that. But I mean, like, I'm literally defacing my beauty.
All right, fine. 1 million comments.
No, that's too much. But we could do, I feel like 20, something that's like hard to reach. If the people really want it, they'll find a way, and it has to be unique people. You cannot just make accounts and like it over and over till you get it. No, that's not. It has to be somebody that seems semi-regular. Okay, that's the only stipulation I'm going to put on it. because I already know great minds are thinking this and like, we're gonna troll them, we're gonna make them have it. You're gonna think they're so funny. And
I mean, I'm probably just gonna sit there and comment yes over and over.
I mean, I don't even care because when I go out in public, right, I wear my stupid mask, so nobody's even gonna see it. Yeah, they might not even notice for like days.
Yeah, if I were to trim everything but right here, like literally right here, everyone would think I'd have a full beard because they'd have no idea. Because the mask I wear literally covers all the way down to here. Like, I mean, it just shows right here.
Yeah, so the only way you can know that I have facial hair is that if I'm lazy and I don't shave enough of my neck beard off.
Well, see, I mean, now, you wear the same one. It comes all the way down to here for me. Like, I mean, it covers my entire beard. You can't even tell.
That's true. But I take mine off a lot at work when I'm in the back room, like doing paperwork and stuff, because I need a breather, you know?
I take it off whenever I need this. That's pretty much it. But the masks we have are insanely breathable, so you can kind of just... I mean, I could wear it all day.
You know, somebody told me that our masks that we wear, because I wear the same one that Seth wears the majority of the time. Sometimes I switch it up, you know, just for like the fashion. Just to look cool for the day or whatever and have something different. Because I have two masks, so like I switch it up. So
baller.
Pretty impressed with the different color. But I mean, I have multiple of each. Well, not of the one mask, but the other mask, I have like a couple of them. So you don't know which one I'm going to wear. You know, they're all white, but it's popping. So sometimes when I'm just trying to look, you know, a little bit different, I just throw the white mask on instead.
Wow, man.
That's what I'm going to go with and say that it's not because like I can't find the other mask, so I just use it for the day. Yeah. An interesting topic that I saw on the tube.
On the tube.
He's
talking about the old school television.
Tubers, you know, those YouTube videos that I watch all the time. Seth can attest to this. I saw this person that I do not know who she is. I'm going to be honest with you. But it was pretty depressing because I watched it and it's like a music video. She got like 2.1 million views in 2 days. And it's basically the whole song is just that, like, I'm bad and you want to do me. I'm bad. Yeah. It's a Madison beer. And the video was named Baby. And I was like, Seth, you got to look at this. This is crazy.
Yeah. And so I watched it. And the song is stupid. I mean,
honestly, she reminds me a little bit of Ariana Grande, except she's not good at singing like Ariana Grande.
As a true music lover, the song is stupid. And, yeah, it blows my mind at how many views you can get just by, you know, I mean, they say sex sells. It's true. I mean, because it's not talent. It's a lot of, I mean, she might be an okay singer. I don't know. Because there's too much auto-tune to really tell. But there's no lyrical skills. Like, I mean, it's literally talking about how, you know, she's going to make you want her kind of thing. And all it is her dancing in either skin-tight clothes or pretty much no clothes. And I'm just like, there's no talent involved here, but 2.1 million views in 2 days, and this is somebody who I've never heard. Number 35 on trending, too. So
yeah, just crazy. I'm going to look up for you just because I think we really need to like get into this. This is super important. I just want to give you a little taste of the lyrical genius that is this song. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Okay. Because I've been up in the night just trying to be honest. But you're cutting the corners, though. Holding on close to your pride. You got a good reputation, but it's no revelation. When you've been running all over town, making a fool of me now. Tell me, baby, what's the situation? I've been racking on my brain. Just want some answers if I ask you. But I know you'll never say it to my face. Say it to my face. Tell me. I mean, this is some pretty good stuff, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's got my emotions right now.
It's got your emotions in it right now.
Yeah.
But I know. Like,
give me some give me the chorus real quick, because that's where I just kind of just started not even paying attention anymore.
I think the part that I told you, it's the
Or then maybe it's the hook. It's something that she repeated it multiple times. Like I said, I didn't pay a whole lot of attention because I was not impressed.
I'm honestly the part that I said, the tell me, baby, what's the situation? She says that like multiple times. So then another time she does, tell me how you got me so frustrated. When you asked me to be patient, not convincing you with nothing. I'm just asking you to say it to my face. Say it to my face. Tell me. That's like her thing. All right, listen. I pulled it up on Google, and I specifically typed it in, and the first thing that popped up, I just thought it was the lyrics, but apparently it was a different song. So
wow.
The real lyrics.
Yeah, I was really thinking that your words were wrong, dude. Like I'm like, this sounds like it's telling a story, and I know that the song I listened to did not tell a story. So yeah, no. Let's hear the real words.
The real lyrics, which are actually, I feel like the last lyrics gave her more justice than this did. Honestly,
yeah, it did.
And this is actually worse.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad now. Maybe she does have some good lyrics. It's just that song was just not one of them.
Oh, so this isn't like a Rebecca Black thing?
No.
But anyways, the real lyrics to the Baby song that has like 2.1 million, she's like, if you want to be my baby, know I'm going to drive you mad. Probably going to call me crazy. I'm the best you've ever had. Yeah, I can turn you on. Why your clothes still on. If you want to be my baby, now I'm going to drive you mad. Probably going to call me crazy. I'm the best you ever had. Yeah, I can turn you on. Why your clothes still on. Keep you coming back for more. Baby, do I taste like candy? Sugar coated.
Yeah.
You say I'm the most sweet. So, I'm a handful. I mean, it's just like
copyright, so we can stop here. But like
clearly a lyrical genius.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And earlier on, like at the pre-chorus, she goes, "Once you've got the taste for it, you will need it. You would pay for it. Going into your bank on this." Like this is what's wrong. A lot of things. Like this kind of music is what gets 2.1 million views in 2 days. Like it's literally just, people should empty their bank on you if you're attractive enough. And I'm just like,
yeah. Where did y'all hear her? Was it on the radio?
Patrick stumbled on her somehow. I don't know. I've never heard of this girl a day in my life except like 30 minutes ago. But
on YouTube, you can do the explore, which it just like shows you mostly. It just shows you trending videos, right?
Yeah.
So it's not stuff that you would actually like that is catered to you. Like if you go to your home screen, it's going to show you videos that you regularly watch or things that are like somehow
it's curated
similar.
For you,
right? But this is like just, what people are watching, like just interesting things. So sometimes you see some cool stuff and it brings, some more content into your YouTube section that you watch. But sometimes you find things like this. And this was like number
it's trending 35.
35 trending in all of YouTube right now. And it's basically just a girl talking about how she's sexually appealing.
Yep.
And not only that, but apparently people need to hit her up and give her their money so they can have sex with her, I guess. That's kind of the gist I'm getting from it.
Yeah.
And not only that she's the best they've ever had. So.
But she's going to be crazy. Like, I don't know, too many people that I've met think that crazy is a good thing. Crazy's not a good thing.
Yeah. Hey, Taylor Swift was talking about King Guy's cars, so.
So did Carrie Underwood, but those were just like. Well, I mean, for Carrie Underwood, it was just
they weren't emotionally mad, okay?
And it wasn't like a constant thing that she did. Like it wasn't like I deserve this. It was you cheated on me. I'm going to destroy your car. But yeah, so while I was on that video, one of the ones that popped up afterwards was somebody else who I'd never heard of, and so I clicked on it just out of curiosity. This person, Tate McRae, don't know who she is either.
Who?
Tate McRae. But. So she posted a video 3 days ago now, August 20th, and she has 406,000 views. So hell of a lot less with an extra day on it. And
yeah, only 400,000.
And it was actually a really good song. But the problem, or not a problem, but why she didn't get as many views is because she's fully dressed and just singing. So people are just like, "Oh no, that's gross." But this girl actually has skill, and the other one not. And I wish music would go back to what it used to be, where it took skill to be popular.
Yeah, it does take skill to be popular.
It's not. It takes a pretty face, a nice body, and some good auto-tune. That's all it takes.
Sad day. I mean, hey, but then there is the boy band BTS that's like from, I think, Korea or something like that, and they have 160 mil views on their video that they just released. So, I mean,
that video
there is some justice, and they're not wearing anything weird. They're just like a boy band.
Patrick, that video came out 10 minutes ago, right?
Not 10 minutes.
I don't know them, so I can't. I don't know anything.
I don't listen to that kind of music either. But my little sister used to be like real into that kind of stuff. I just happened to see that too and was like, I can't believe it has 160 mil views already. That's like insane.
They need to bring the boy band back. I miss NSYNC.
I miss One Direction. Best
One
band we've
Direction's
ever
still
had.
around. You don't need to miss them, dude.
What are you talking about?
They still exist.
Really? I don't know when their last
song. I don't know when their last song was, but it was the last one I heard was not too long ago. To where it's not like NSYNC is done.
Yeah.
One Direction is still out and relevant enough.
I mean, I know Harry Styles is part of One Direction, right? And he's pretty cool.
Wait, what direction were they going though?
North.
The right direction, buddy.
They're going north.
The only direction. The one direction. Okay.
But there's 4 possible choices.
No, there's infinite choices in between those 4 choices.
But they chose the one direction that's the right direction, so that's why they're famous. God.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I have to explain this to you. Really. It's just weird.
Yeah,
all the rest of us chose the wrong direction.
Kind of funny, Patrick, you had mentioned about the the trending videos on YouTube. And occasionally I'll check and see like
yeah, just I'm curious sometimes what's going.
Yeah, what's the most popular? 90% of the stuff on there, man, is just
trash.
Yeah. Just music videos by people I've never heard of.
Some cute girl posted a video today. 551,000 views on YouTube. And you know what like the content was? What? She took cases of nail polish and stacked them up and had her cats jump over them. And 551,000 people watched it for 14 minutes. It was a 14-minute long video.
I think. So I mean, we can do that. We have a cat.
I know. I'm honestly. Are you opposed to it?
Let's do it.
No, neither of you are. Okay, wow.
No, cool. Hey, whatever gets us views, right?
Interesting. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I checked the trending yesterday. In the top 5, number 2, I think, was a guy doing some girls' nails, and then number 4, I think, was her doing his nails. So it was a collab.
Okay, sick.
I mean,
yeah, millions
I
of
have
views.
been on both sides of that before. I painted nails and had my nails painted. So why am I not trending? What the hell?
No idea, but yeah, 90% of it is just awful. I'd say 70% is music videos from people that
are
somehow
popular.
Yeah,
so that's why they get so much views.
And then I would say probably the other 20% is clickbait, and then probably 10% is actual good content. I think it used to be a lot years ago. I think the trending was a lot more high quality. Original content. And now it just seems like most of it is just music videos by bands.
Yeah.
But I remember that's how I used to find YouTubers that made content on their own. You had guys that would do a lot of their own original content. Well, I just said that. I'm talking circles. I don't know why.
You okay there, bud?
Yeah. And like one of the guys was
cool.
Nigga Higa. You guys have ever heard of him? Ryan? No? Okay, yeah. He's an older YouTuber. His content used to be up there quite often. Ray William Johnson. You guys have ever heard of him?
I never really watched YouTube. I still don't really watch YouTube.
I watch a lot of YouTube. I've never heard of any of these people.
Yeah, but you watch new YouTube.
Oh, I watch all sorts of YouTube.
No, this is like 2008, 2009 YouTube.
I actually used to have a friend. I used to have a friend who, him and his friend had a YouTube channel, and they did extremely well. But this is before YouTube paid what it did. like so you couldn't really make much money on it. But they were quite popular, and they made some really funny original content. Like if they would have made that, after like 2015, they both would probably be pretty rich right now.
Yep.
Because they made some good funny content, but it was before YouTube actually. I mean, they made a little bit of money on it, but that was back when it was hard to make money on YouTube, and so even making some shows that you could have potentially made a lot.
It's because they've changed their model a lot, so you can make a lot more money now due to ads and ad revenue, because that's how they make their money. So,
yeah, one thing I didn't see on trending was the Batman trailer came out yesterday, I believe, with Robert Pattinson. Y'all seen that trailer yet?
Yes.
Team Edward.
Team Jacob. I mean, what? No, that's the wrong thing. Oh, okay, my bad.
This is Twilight 5, right?
How many are there?
I thought this was Twilight, but it was Edward's perspective instead of Bella's.
Yeah, I mean, it's he went from he's a vampire, he lives forever, so he got over that. Now he's Batman, right? That's how.
Honestly, that makes a lot more sense why Batman's so cool, because he's actually a vampire, so he really does have superpowers.
Nice.
This explains so much that I never really understood about Batman and how he could do everything that he does. Like,
yeah,
and why he always does stuff at night. Oh my god,
it makes sense now.
Batman's a vampire, dude.
We cracked the code, dudes.
My mind is blown right now. I finally figured it out. For once, something makes sense. Because I always said, like, it doesn't make sense that this dude's a billionaire and he somehow just disappears and never gets killed by these guys that there's 400 henchmen and they're all shooting guns at him and he just gets away. But if he's a vampire, his skin's like crystal.
You can't kill him with a bullet.
And he shines so brightly like a diamond in the sun that the only time he can truly be himself and be a superhero is at night.
I just want to take this time to say diamonds don't shine.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
If they get hit by the sun, they do.
They don't shine. They refract.
Sparkle.
They
like
do
a million diamonds. But did you know that the author is actually writing the same series again, but through Edward's perspective? Have you guys heard that?
Yeah, you know why? Because she sold the rights way too early and didn't make the kind of money she should have made on it. So now she's trying again.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be interesting, kind of.
No, it won't. It'll be.
I don't know. I actually like the Twilight books.
I did, but you don't remake the same story from someone else's viewpoint. That's just stupid.
Well, hold on.
That's digging for money, but we super left that, man.
I was in high school, and me and this one girl were just platonic friends. We just got along, and we hung out because we were just outcasts at the school at that point because we had both just started going there. Her name was Taryn Wilson.
I know Taryn.
And she's the one that was you should read these books because I told her I like to read, I'm like, okay. So I was I think 14, 15 at the time, maybe a little bit older. And I started reading the books and I actually liked them. I'm not going to lie to you. I binge read them all. And she's like, I can't believe you read them that fast. And I was like, yeah, because, when I like something like that, I'm just balls to the walls. We're going to go all the way, finish it out. And I liked those books a lot. I thought they were really good. But I don't tell people that because, there was so much hype that ended up being around it.
That people were just I read them all and I enjoyed them. But the movies were horrible.
Yeah, they didn't do the
somebody that has never read.
You've never read in your life? Anything?
Nope. Reading comprehension is something I don't have.
We text each other. How does that work? Do you have someone read it for you? Or
yeah, my phone
does Alexa just read it to you every time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Nice. Interesting. The more you know.
Yeah, it's got I got a pocket AI and she does all the work for me.
That's why he sometimes sends these incoherent things back, because you must just speak talk to us, right? Where it just and then it just sends it, and it's sometimes it doesn't really say what you meant to say.
Yeah,
that makes so much sense, dude.
All right.
Wow.
Well, anyways, so as a guy who doesn't read, what were you gonna say?
Yeah, as a guy who's never read the books
and
has been forced to watch parts of the movie.
Forced to watch.
Yeah, my girlfriend. Anyways, the movies are just ass. I assume the books are significantly better.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, the books are actually good. The movie is horrible. Casting was horrible.
It's definitely
Anna
a romance
Kendrick
book.
was the only good person in that movie, and she had such a small role.
Which one?
Anna Kendrick.
Who is she again? Which?
She's the girl from.
Well, no, I know who the actor is, but I mean, who does she play in the book?
She's one of Bella's friends. She's not a vampire. She's not a werewolf. She's just one of Bella's friends at the school.
Oh yeah, okay.
I think
I remember that.
Right? Yeah. She's one of the friends. Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh my God, Edward's talking to you. What in the world?" and all that. Yep.
But honestly, so circling back to the Batman that we left way behind, I am interested in seeing Robert Pattinson as something other than that wonderful series of movies. I want to see what he can actually do, because you can't judge somebody just by the one movie you've seen him in, and that's the only thing I've seen him in. I'm sure he's been in other stuff, but only big name movie I've ever seen him in. So
and you can't judge him that he got casted, and
yeah, because I mean
that's how he got his notoriety, man. He made a living off
Hayden
it.
Christensen, and everyone thinks it's Star Wars, right? Hayden Christensen, Anakin Skywalker, horrible writing, horrible acting, Star Wars. I've seen him in other stuff. He's actually good. Like, he's just, you have to play the part you were written. Like,
I don't think he was awful in Star Wars. I know that's
the lines were horrible, and they made him seem bad.
It just made him seem so like klutzy, and just like he had like no like flow to his speech at all. He just felt so. I don't even know.
I mean, it felt like reading from a page of a super sappy love story at times. Like, I mean, it was just like, but his acting in the movie was decent. I mean, like, he portrayed his emotions pretty well, but he wasn't given much chance to shine. But then I watched him again, and I always forget the name of that movie, but it's like a bunch of guys who like work together, and like they're like major robbers, bank robbers, thieves. Like, they do a bunch of different jobs together. It's got him. It's got Paul Walker. Got T.I. It's got quite a few big name people in it. But it's a really good movie, and he does a really good job in it.
I mean, it's like the same thing as Princess Amidala in that movie, and Natalie Portman's actually like a pretty good actor. If you've seen her in any of her other like serious movies that had like really good directors, like she's actually
she
really,
was never
really
a
good.
princess though. Well, she was never.
Yeah, and they made her look bad too in it. Really,
Queen.
I mean,
the
only person I truly liked was like the old Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan Kenobi from the
Ewan McGregor is a beast.
Yeah, like they made it cool-ish. I mean, the movies were still good. It's just they could have been better.
I enjoyed them, but I think the writing of them, left.
George Lucas's weakest point, I think, is dialogue.
It's just.
But the all the special effects and the choreography and stuff are all great. Like, which is clearly what.
For the special effects were good for the time.
Well, I mean, obviously they wouldn't compare.
Oh yeah, they were like
right now, but
yeah.
I initially, and I'm prepared to eat crow over here because I said the same thing whenever, and I think I've even actually mentioned it on this before. The casting for Tom Holland, I was skeptical whenever they had said he would be in Civil War, and I was wrong. I was wrong. And I said the same thing whenever they cast Twilight Boy over here for Batman, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. I've got no interest. But it looks like they've got Jeffrey Wright is playing Commissioner Gordon, which will be kind of cool. We'll see his take. I liked. Who was the guy that played him last?
I like that guy. I know exactly.
He played him in Dawn of Justice and then Justice League. It was the guy from the State Farm commercials. J.K. Simmons. Wasn't it J.K. Simmons that played him?
Your names are my hardest.
It was J.K. Simmons.
I'm a face person.
Yeah, that's the actor. J.K. Simmons played him, and I kind of would have preferred he kept the role. And I could see Jeffrey Wright playing like a Lucius Fox, even though Morgan Freeman actually played him in the Christian Bale trilogy. And then they've got.
I love Morgan Freeman. Yeah,
Everyone loves Morgan Freeman.
So it looks like they've got Smeagol.
Schmeagol
Yeah, he's playing Alfred.
in this one.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Nice. Does he talk
Yeah,
like Smeagol?
No, but Andy Serkis is playing Alfred.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, watching the trailer, it has a very different feel to it. I was I was paying attention to a lot in the background kind of thing. Like when he's in the Bat Cave, it's what I would imagine a real Bat Cave would be like. More like that. Like it was like tools everywhere. His Batmobile was up on a lift. I mean, like it's like someone who is trying to, on his own, create something crazy. Like because in a lot of the other movies, the Bat Cave is just like this super high tech, pristine thing with all those cool gadgets. In this, it feels like it's more about this is a workshop. He's constantly trying to develop stuff, which that's what I got from just that couple seconds.
Yeah, so Riddler is supposed to be the villain. So you see him, and that's who Jeffrey Dean's reading the riddles that are being left behind. I can only assume that Joker might be in it, possibly, because at the end of the trailer, right before he kicks this guy's ass, there are these guys dressed
that have Joker like.
Yeah, they look like Joker henchmen almost.
But they could also be Riddler henchmen. I don't know how that all goes.
Maybe he beats the crap out of this guy so badly that one of the henchmen's actually back there crying, just watching it. So
I'll teach him.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to take place early in Batman's career. So it's more of kind of like an origin story, but not like, Batman Begins origin story. I think it takes place maybe a little bit after that. I'm only assuming so.
Yeah, that's what I got from it. Just based on like his armor looked a lot newer. I don't know, like it looked more rough. It looked like versus the polished this military grade armor he's wearing.
It looked more prototype.
Prototype like he's trying to figure it out. Which also goes back to the Batcave and him trying to get stuff together and clearly working on stuff.
Obviously, it's after Begins though, because he's already working with the police and everything, and they know who he is.
15 years ago, so it is after Batman Begins.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm done. I got nothing left to say on that.
Well, at the end of Begins, though, he's working with Gordon.
That's what I'm saying, and the fact that the police aren't trying to arrest him.
Well, I mean, there was one part of the trailer he was in an interrogation room with the police up on him.
Yeah, it looks like they're getting a scuffle or a brawl.
They're letting their anger out. It's an important thing. You're supposed to let it out.
Not a little social distancing in that scene though.
Yeah.
Batman, you didn't see, but Batman already defeated COVID-19 previously to this movie
with his fists.
Yeah, so Gotham City is clear of it. He beat it up. Yeah,
but I think it's gonna be good. I hope it's gonna be good, and I'm actually interested now because of the trailer.
Yeah,
I'll probably sit around. I'll probably sit around and not see it until it comes to Netflix and then watch it.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch it on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. But we'll not go to the theaters. I'm not going to the theaters and getting sick.
Hey, they opened up this last week. They don't have a large selection of movies currently playing, but I know on the 20th the AMC theater chain actually did a 15-cent movie day, and I guess their tagline was 2020 movies for 1920 prices. And then movies like Empire Strikes Back was on there. They had Back to the Future.
Those aren't 2020 movies.
Yeah, but they're like classics.
But they're not 2020 movies for 1920 prices. They are, 1980 something movies. I don't know.
What kind of unreal there. I don't get where the slogan's coming from, but I get. So what? They're gonna charge like $2 a movie? I mean, I guess I'll go to the theaters then.
Well, no, it was a one day, and then I guess.
And then it went back to $88 per ticket.
No, movies are not expensive. They're not. It is the popcorn stuff that you want when you get there. That's the expensive part.
I mean,
movie prices have not really gone up over the years.
15, $20.
The prices I think are $5 now. I believe the 15 cents was just for that one day, and then subsequently they're now charging $5 for the other movies. And I know they had Black Panther; they brought that one back. Unhinged is a newer movie with Russell Crowe. That actually is a 2020 movie. They have the 10th anniversary of Inception, which I think was supposed to have.
What the hell? It's been not that long.
I watched that the other day.
Supposed to have a trailer for Tenet, which is Christopher Nolan's upcoming movie. And that was supposed to be attached to the 10th anniversary edition of Inception. There's a couple of movies, but it was nice because I drove past the Cinemark that I go to, and there wasn't a lot, mind you. I think a lot of people are still kind of uneasy about going to a movie theater at the moment, so it wasn't super busy. But it also could be that because of social distancing, they can only sell so many tickets because you have to have X amount of chairs in between each of the the customers. Wait
a second though. Hold off. You're telling me that if I go to the movie with my friend, my friend, that we have to like social distance from each other? Is that how that works? Because I'm not going to the movies if I can't hold hands. Okay, that strict policy.
Yeah,
I have to hold hands.
I mean, it's fair enough. Patrick and I have gone to plenty of movies together, and we're always holding hands.
Exactly, and we don't ever go without having our our hands hand in hand like a glove. I feel reassured and safe, and if I can't do that, I'm not going.
It's only fair.
Yeah,
I'm actually not opposed to the idea of having the seats in between. For not. Let me try that again. Hold on. I'm not opposed to the idea.
William's friend, I hope you hear this. He has said that he wants space between you two. Just trying to create that wedge. You know what I'm saying? I'm single and bitter, okay?
Yeah.
Listen.
In circumstances where I go by myself, because I happened to actually go to the theater back when they were, or I guess they're open now, but back before COVID, I'd go frequently. Just always enjoyed going. But when I go by myself, I definitely enjoy having space between me and the person next to me.
Oh yeah,
definitely prefer that, so I get more leg room, and I'm not as.
I've said plenty of times, I am a huge fan of social distancing.
Yeah,
like
kind of nice.
I don't want people touching me and all that good stuff unless I really like them. And there's not many people that I really like.
And even then, you don't even like getting hugged, dude. Like I would give you a hug every day, but you won't even let me.
I'm okay, dude. There are a few people who can hug me.
Will, would you let me hug you?
I let a few people hug me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Point proven.
I'm on my way.
Anyways, continue, Seth.
I'm just saying, social distancing is great. It needs to continue after all this stuff is done.
Yeah, actually, y'all heard what Dr. Fauci had said about goggles, right?
No.
I don't even know that name.
That's supposedly the expert on all things
I thought I was
COVID-19 related.
Yeah, he's the guy that told us don't wear masks and then wear masks and now don't wear masks because they're ineffective and you have to wear masks.
Wait, now he's saying we don't wear masks again?
We
wear
masks to make everyone feel comfortable.
A week or two ago, I guess he'd stated that he's now recommending people wear goggles.
That's not going to happen. I hate goggles. I hate sunglasses. I'm not wearing goggles.
Dude,
I draw a line at goggles.
With the goggles, can I wear like my Oakley snowboarding goggles? Because if I can do that, I'm wearing them.
If we're going goggles, though, I'm going full face mask. Like I've got I've got multiple helmets over here that are just chilling. I'm going full face mask if they're requiring something. I'm gonna be a character.
Yeah. I'm gonna make myself into like a robotic character, and so then when I'm like, working at my job, I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, how are you?" And just like go with it. And people are like, "What the hell?" And I'll just have the most what's that one guy's name that does He's like the narrator for How I Met. Not
No. Bob Saget.
No, Series of Unfortunate Events.
Oh,
the guy that's got that crazy monotone voice.
Yeah, I love that guy. I love his voice.
I wanna perfect the voice like that, and then just go in.
His voice. It's so great.
And just like talk like that to people and see how they react.
Wait,
it's Kronk off the How the Emperor's New Groove.
Yep.
Like
Dave something, right?
I can't think of it, but I love his voice, and he makes that show so great. Like just the way he tells the story. Like,
was this the Netflix version?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, was not a fan of that.
Well, you know what?
Can be wrong.
Wasn't a fan?
It was wonderful.
Of that, your mom. She wasn't either.
She might not have been.
Two peas in a pod over there.
I guess so. Yeah, actually, the other day at work, I had seen a lady walk around with
shoes on.
No, it's just I don't even know how to say it with keeping a straight face. She had safety glasses on.
Yeah,
safety glasses.
I mean, always safety glasses.
Is that a bad thing?
That doesn't even have to be a COVID thing. That could be, you never know when a rock's going to fly out from a car. I got hit in the helmet on my motorcycle the other day by a rock. If I wasn't wearing a helmet, that might have hurt. Instead, it just damn.
Good points.
Inside the store?
Yes, I was riding my motorcycle inside the store. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That sounds kind of dangerous, actually.
And really, well, if you get the right kind of licensing and privileges, it's not dangerous.
Yeah.
It's actually
it's my emotional support vehicle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep. So don't be jealous. Just accept.
But I mean, I see people who wear like just visors, so, like they hook around the head and they're just pulled down, like they're doing absolutely nothing except keeping people from spitting in your face.
Yeah,
you're still breathing the same air as everyone else. But I'm just like, all right.
The actual face shields.
Yeah.
There's a guy that does the online ordering at the Whataburger where I live at, and when he comes out, he has the face shield and 3 masks on, and I'm like, this guy.
He's ready for anything.
He takes it seriously. So that's why when I go there, I feel so safe. Because I'm like, there is no way this guy doesn't like wash his hands like 4,000 times a day. Because to put 3 different masks on, and like I'm talking, they're all covering your nose. And then he has the face shield. This guy, and he's been doing this for like weeks.
He's ready for anything.
Ever since the first time I saw the guy, been doing it. And I'm like, and he's I think one of the managers. It's highly impressive. I'm like, wow, okay, dude, you do you. Very nice, like the nicest guy, very professional, so cool. I love him, and so I go to that Whataburger just because of that guy now.
Nice.
He's like
nice, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I just thought I should throw that in there.
Sounds like I should go poach him.
But I mean, he's actually probably following the most safest protocols as long as he's washing those masks every day. Or every other day, or whatever, because
I imagine a lot of people
should wash your mask.
Yeah, every day. Or
even running laundry every day. That's stupid.
You build it up bacteria on the mask, and then
I don't believe in bacteria.
Wait, even the disposable ones, wash those?
Yes.
Not if you're throwing them away.
You're supposed to wash them. Wait, but before you throw them away, you wash them.
You wash them after you throw them away.
Okay.
But you don't want to get a disposable mask. You want to get a reusable mask that you can wash a certain amount of times before it falls apart. And then you have to get a new mask. That's like, how do you not know this yet, dude? This is like August of COVID-19 that started in March.
I saw a video earlier today about this guy. Like, it was, what's really in your mask. Like, so this guy, he like cuts his mask in half, and like it's one of those basic disposable ones that you see everywhere. He like cuts it open, and then he's got like his hand under. He keeps reaching under, and he's pulling out like a camera. Like, I mean, like things that could obviously not fit. It's hilarious. It was just kind of funny. He's like, "There's a camera. Here's a microchip." He was like pulling out a bunch of stuff. He pulled out a cell phone. Like, I'm just like it was amusing. Because at first he's like he's like getting something. He pulled out something really small. He's like, "See, this is in there." I'm like, "Okay, this might be a little bit serious." He starts pulling out some big stuff.
It's the Mary Poppins thing, right?
Yeah.
Well, I doubt a lot of people actually wash those face shields every day.
No, it's like Harry Houdini. So you have something that doesn't look like it could hold, right? And then all of a sudden you flourish out your hand and like 4,000 napkins come out. I mean, they're packing those masks full of stuff and recording us and taking temperatures of our bodies so that the next time they make the COVID 21, it'll kill everybody. Okay,
what's happening in COVID 20?
This is all a government conspiracy.
What happened to COVID 20?
Well, that one's just that it's getting skipped because it doesn't sound as good. So we're going right. Like 21
odd numbers are
Jump Street. 21 is just a cooler number. Okay. So, anyways, that's my official opinion. So it's all just fake.
You heard it here. You heard it here first.
So when it happens in a year, I'm just gonna say, I told all of you that they were recording everything. This is all just a ploy to take more of our privacy away from us. It's it's crazy. Can't trust anybody anymore. I hardly trust you guys.
I don't even trust you, so.
Yeah, no, I guess not.
Can't trust nobody.
Well, I do trust Seth because I hold his hand when I watch movies, but
not anymore because social distancing.
6 feet.
No,
we still do this.
We can definitely hold hands and stuff because we smoke out of the same hookah kind of. So
whoa,
we're at one of those if one of us gets it, the other's gonna get it. It's impossible. So
y'all do live in the same apartment, so
it's not an apartment. It is a huge house.
Yeah,
lots of stories, lots of bedrooms. Can't even count the bathrooms.
Yep.
It's huge.
All two of them, right?
But we don't invite anybody over because we just like having a big house by ourselves.
I haven't seen our cat in 5 days. Mm-hmm. It's so hard to find her.
Because we have decorated every single room, and this cat just goes and finds the weirdest places to sleep, and so we just never see her anymore. But she's in the house, 100% legit in the house. So
probably
it's kind of a game we play. You know how we were talking about if where's Waldo? It's where's Kirby, and we just go around being like Kirby, and half the time she just gives herself up, and comes to find us if we really are truly looking hard enough. But sometimes she doesn't even hear our voice because of how big the house is. We're like Kirby, and she just never responds. And then 2.5 days later, all of a sudden she shows up at her food bowl when you're feeding. That's about the only way we can lure her out is when we feed her. She knows kind of the time, so she'll just show up randomly and just be there and then just disappear again. She's like Catwoman. Really. That's the best way to put it.
You can tell that we're telling the truth because her little bed behind me, it's empty. So clearly she's somewhere else in the house. So that means that we're telling the truth about the house.
Not on my bed either.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
where could she be?
And look, I didn't even prop the door open today because there's no point because she doesn't even come and say hi to us anymore. She doesn't even like us.
I did see your doors closed.
It is. Yep.
It's crazy.
Crazy. Now that you guys said it, I'm trying to purposely leave it closed.
I should have left one of my drawers open.
It's my sock and underwear drawer, so I open it every day because I do not wear, the same pair of socks.
Oh my god, are you now going to tell me we have to wash underwear and socks?
Yeah, I wash them. I
only wash so many things nowadays.
Once a day, and then I change them. Because that's the sanitary, hygienic thing to do, okay?
Wait, you're wearing underwear on your face now as your face mask?
Yes. I have done it. I have some of my G-strings, and I'll just tie them up on the back, and it works like a charm.
Hey.
Don't be
Why
jealous.
buy a mask when you got a G-string?
No.
Not actual advice.
It's actually really nice. It keeps it very snug down there too.
Actually, I'm gonna call it actual advice because I think it'd be funny to see people walking around with G-strings on their face.
It's nobody even knows, man. It's not sometimes when I sag, people will be like, "This is a little weird," but most of the time it's just nobody knows. They don't know. I just like how it forms around me and just protects me so well. It's real nice. It's a very safe It's a very safe feeling.
So I think this is where we call the end of the video before he gets any more descriptive. What do y'all think? Is this a good time?
I prefer like
I can mute him. Should we mute him?
Then
go ahead and mute him. And then
okay, all right, here he goes.
So he's muted.
Oh, we got him.
All right, guys, that's gonna be episode 23 of the Talking Guys. Patrick is continue. Nope. Oh, he stopped talking.
Okay, he's back. All right. But anyways.
No, don't tell him that because he'll start talking again. Okay, guess he's not. This is gonna be episode 23 of the Talking Guys. Social media is down below. Guess we'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one. Patrick? You gonna say bye to our viewers?
No.